in all the games for MSU Mankato. A 1.42 goals against average and a save percentage of 953, which is near tops in college hockey. Meanwhile, at the other ice, Emma Palusny gets the start. Sophomore out of Mound, Minnesota. Has a record this year of 4-6-0, 3.61 goals against, and a 9.15 save percentage as she has split time quite a bit here with Janine Alder, who's a junior from Zurich, Switzerland. Here come the Huskies on the attack. Kluge, left wing, shot on off the chest protector of Levy right off the bat. That one trickled just wide. Now Thiessen, the defenseman, looking for a stick in front, sends it behind the MSU Mankato net. Kluge banks it up for Wiley. Wiley, a centering pass. That one broken up by Megan Hinsey for the Mavericks and sent back out to center ice. Just underway. Here comes Petrikas back in for the Huskies. Bouncing puck, that one off the blocker of Levy and into the corner. Line change for the 16:32 to play. At the other end of the ice, the St. Cloud State Huskies have a abundance of goaltending as well. Palusny's numbers not quite as strong as they were last year, but still nonetheless pretty good numbers. 9.26 save percentage, a 2.67 goals against. And when you have an international goaltender in Janine Alder, who has been splitting time with Palusny here, you know that Palusny's got some skills. We'll probably see Alder tomorrow as they will play either Minnesota or Minnesota Duluth, depending how these two games come out. No score here. We're at the 4-minute mark as Petrikas comes back in. High slot. Shot blockered away by Levy. Hinsey clears to the line. Wiley keeps it in. Kluge taps it into the middle, and there's a one-timer by Kayla Friesen. And the junior out of Winnipeg is turned away by Levy. Cleared out to center ice by Britton Fleming. This year, St. Cloud is a -9 in goal differential. They've given up 25 while scoring 16. If you take away the 4 games, though, against Minnesota, Gophers have scored 11 of those 25 goals in the first period against St. Cloud State. If you take those 4 games away, actually, St. Cloud has outscored their opponents 15-14. Meanwhile, Mankato, very slow starters this season. Just 4 goals in the first period while giving up 10. This is Petrikas, right wing. She'll chip it in past Leela Caldiff. And back is Megan Hinsey to send it around near side half wall. Knockback. Trading tools and methods, Gel Sticks provides hockey players at all levels with the desired edge in their pursuits to reach and maintain the next level since coming into the market in 2018. So thanks to Gel Sticks for their support here of women's hockey and the Minnesota Cup. My Mavericks had a good chance there off that face-off. And now set up. Here's Truax at the point. Across, Wilkren centering it, broken up, and back comes Laura Kluge now. The German native moving in, 1-on-3. Now here's Petrikas catching up. Got tied up by Emily Anthony. We're going to have our first penalty of the hockey game. Here's Anthony, got the stick in. Along the player benches now. We've passed the 13-minute mark of a scoreless first period between St. Cloud and MSU Mankato, our first game today. Kluge takes a pass behind. Working around. Klula for Friesen. Back for Kluge. Taken away by Britton Fleming. And here come the Mavericks out with Anthony. Anthony's pass, though, knocked to the wall by Petrikas, but the Mavericks get it in deep. Chance for Anthony. Whistles one high, glove side. That misses the net. Wilkren keeps the puck in the zone. Fleming dancing around. Oh, Fleming got tripped up. No call. And Palut. Neutral zone face-off win for the Huskies. They send it in deep. Picked up by Mackenzie Setterberg. Now here comes Fleming in across the blue line. Rister, that one surprised Palusny a little bit. Just got enough of the puck with the blocker to send it into the corner. Now pass across. Here is a centering attempt, this time by Jordan Jackson. Intercepted and cleared by Friesen. Out at center ice, this is Brooke Bryant, flipping it back to her defenseman, Cedarberg. Cedarberg ahead, intercepted by Bates of the Huskies. Now spins. Ahead, Patrikas on the right wing, and Hannah Patrikas will dump the puck into the... Friesen for Patrikas. Patrikas moving down, trying to feed Kluge on the left. Kluge was tied up by the defenseman Mackenzie Cedarberg, but still had her stick a free. And if she was able to get the stick on the puck there, might have been able to get a shot on goal. Here's Patrikas off the half wall. Shot didn't have much on it. Jordan Jackson will get it up ahead for Emily Anthony. Now Anthony's pass knocked down by Friesen, but Cairns to Jackson. Between the circles here, the Huskies clear. Laura Kluge goes cross ice for Patrikas. Patrikas in deep here with 3 white jerseys around her. And Flemmer, BC scoreless in the second. And after one, UConn leading Holy Cross 3-2. A lot of non-conference games, including Northeastern and Clarkson. That game played in Ireland. First women's college hockey game played overseas, ended in a 3-3 draw. Here comes McLaughlin for the Mavericks right off the bat. Good stick work, though, to knock it away by the Huskies' Kenzie Wiley. Chance for Boyd, though. Good shot high off the shoulder of Polusny. May have gotten a piece of it with the glove as well, as the Mavericks nearly tied this hockey game up in the first 30 seconds of play. Now Patrikas, or Friesen rather, banging at a puck here in front of the Maverick net. And Mankato able to get it out of their own zone. Loose puck, center circle. Jordan McLaughlin wanted to flip it in deep, but it sails over the glass and into the bleachers. As a face-off here in the St. Cloud zone, rather. Casey Bellamy, by the way, will be taking over the coaching helm here for Kroll for today's matchup against Minnesota. Hinsey shot off the stick of Boyd just wide. Kolstad, half wall, has some room. Now turns, feeds it to the point. Hinsey shot blocked by Patrikas, but couldn't get it out of the zone, held in by Kolstad. Kilduff can't get to the loose puck as Wiley will push it out. Back for Thiessen. Thiessen across and coming up ice now and dumping the puck is Abby Thiessen. Nice hold again by Thiessen off for Kluge. She'll cycle it. This will be Kayla Friesen behind. Centered it out front. Patrikas turned away by Levy. Boy, good feed from behind the net by the Huskies, Kluge. And Patrikas could not finish it off as Corbin Boyd back at the now flips it behind. Ivy Dynick is there. Dynick will reverse it back to the near half wall. Bates off into the corner. Patrikas with a quick shot, but Levy just got a piece of it and just enough to keep it out of the net. A good shot by Patrikas. And Levy got enough of it with the blocker. And the puck goes just wide of the far post to still keep this game 1-0. The Mavericks get down 2. It'd be a tough comeback there for MSU Mankato at the rate that they are scoring goals this year. Mavericks season high this year, 4 goals that they did twice this year. Once against Bemidji State on October 26th. The other against Robert Morris on November 16th. Friesen working it ahead, turned away by Cedarberg at the Maverick blue line. Here comes Brooke Bryant. High shot there into the glove. But Polusny keeps it a 1-1 hockey game. As the Huskies win the draw, Patrikas skates out, but then taken away by Jordan Jackson. The defenseman being pretty aggressive and stepping up Well, their spacing and gaps have been pretty good here so far in this hockey game. McLaughlin to the line. Long shot by Cedarburg, blocked. Friesen ahead, Kluge, called good as Kluge tips it behind the Maverick net. Kluge tied up and then goes down as she and Jordan Jackson get tangled up. And then Kluge, actually Friesen gave Jackson a little shove as the Mavericks come back the other way. Boyd centers, intercepted Wiley in front of the Husky net, and then clears off the board all the way down. No icing here. And our score remains 1-1, 4:25 to play here in period 2. Rebecca Kolstad, lone goal of the period here, as the Mavericks have tied this game after St. Cloud took a 1-0 lead into the locker room. Budarak, long shot from the right circle, kicked out by Polusny. Olivia Hansen works it out now. Kluge has a pass deflected to Friesen. Friesen handed it back for Kluge, and then bumping her off the puck was Tristan Truax. Good physical play there by Truax. And now here come the Mavericks out of their own end. Poinar, long pass for Budarak. Budarak, top of the circle, lets a shot go. Blockered out by Polusny. Madison Olkers battling for the puck, but Hansen comes away with it. Slides it up to the middle for Patrikas. Tristan Truax knocks it off her stick. Back comes in Budarak. Budarak centered it. Here's a chance for Anthony to the front of the goal crease and then off her stick. Just rolled away before she could let it go as the Huskies dodge another bullet. It's been fairly all Mankato here in this second period so far. Shots are 9-2 in this period in favor of MSU Mankato, and 20-9 to this point in the hockey game, but it's just a 1-1 contest so far as we are at the 7th. Boyd on the draw, wins it back, one-timer. Anna Wilkern with a good hard shot, blocked by a body in front. Chance again for McLaughlin. Wanted to feed it low for Boyd, couldn't get it through. Now McLaughlin again across Boyd, just off the mark here with just a handful of seconds left. And then Boyd at the buzzer played it off a St. Cloud stick. It goes into the net, but that one was after the buzzer. It will 59 in the second period for Mankato, who outshot the Huskies 12-2 in that second period. They have a 23-9 edge here in the hockey game. Emma Polusny to my right here with 21 saves. Abigail Levy, not tested much, just 8 saves there for MSU Mankato. Underway with the third here from Ritter Arena, as we got coming up for you at 4:07. Minnesota, number 2, with a record of 17-2-1 against Minnesota Duluth, a record of 6-8-2. Here come the Mavericks back in. Corbin Boyd able to jab it out front. Kolstad was there, but the pass behind. And the Huskies will clear. So Huskies trying to tie. Here comes Kluge. Kluge tied up as the puck pushed to the corner. Megan Hinsey, the senior defenseman there, doing a fine job on the German native. Friesen sends it into the circle, knocked around. Back to the point now. And a good shot on goal by Taylor Wemple, kicked away by Levy. Thiessen off for Kluge. She has Megan Hinsey all over her. Now Bryant trying to kick it off the glass, held in. Here's Kluge. Shot on goal into the glove, though, of Levy. She's weaving her way through the neutral ice. Now plays it into the St. Cloud end. Knocked away. As the Huskies trying to tie it up, here comes Ivy Dynick. Playing it off the stick of Megan Hinsey. It's Kuldiff now behind the net here. Loses it. And onto the stick, a backhander by Patrikas. Never got through to Levy, though. So once again, the Mavericks here, who one of the best teams in the country at blocking shots, able to prevent that one from even getting through to their goaltender. Right back in, Friesen. Friesen trying to center for Kluge. Was broken up by Kilduff. Now back behind, here's Petrikas trying to jam it in at the post. Turned away by Levy. And the Mavericks clears. There's a big collision behind the play with Friesen and Hinsey. Both players get up and are okay. Mavericks on the attack in the offensive zone, though. 12.5 to play. Anthony off the wall. Chance out front, Bryant. And Bryant, she had a 31 save performance against Mankato earlier this year in a 3-1 loss, allowing 2 goals on that particular day. Her high this year, December 8th against Wisconsin, 46 stops in a 3-1 loss there. Geyer for the Huskies. Over for Bates. Bates fires. That one hits a stick on its way through. Getting a piece of that one was Kluge. Now Brooke Bryan out at center ice. Loses it to Petrikas. Anna Petrikas back in. Down the slot. Fleming, though, ties her stick up from behind. Hinsey after the puck. As it's played around now here for Kilduff, and Kilduff will just clear it out. Fedosopoulos in, top of the circle, shot knocked down, nearly got her own rebound. Geyer will hold it in for Bates. Bates takes a slap shot. That one made it through traffic but sails wide. Now Geyer can't hold it in. Here comes Buderik. Claire Buderik out of Andover, Minnesota. Carries behind the St. Cloud net, under 9 minutes to play. Tilke overskated, but Bates is there. Plays it around, this one through the skates of Geyer. And now play held in by the Mavericks. Sydney Poinar, far half wall, loses it. Tilke trying to chip it past Wilgren. Boy, that's a gutsy play there, butts it back. Ahead for Haig, intercepted. Back in is Jackson. Jackson tried a nifty center pass, broken up though by Herzog. And here come the Huskies. Kluge one-on-one with Cedarberg. Kluge moving in. Her shot was blocked by the Maverick D. Kluge got it back. Over, here's a chance for Thiessen. Thiessen's one-timer steered wide, and then a loose puck at the top of the crease is dived upon by Levy with 6:33 left. 5-3 is to this point the single-season best. And who held the best mark prior to that is her assistant coach, Sherry Vogt, who had a .934 save percentage in the 2003-2004 season. Chance for Petrikas, turned away by Levy. Sherry Vogt, who went by Sherry Dickerson back in her playing days. An All-American career. I think they might be having another All-American here between the pipes here for MSU Mankato. Now the Huskies again, 2-on-2. Here's a 3-on-2. Moving in, Thiessen, and that low shot kicked away by Levy again. Now Levy, the one thing that impresses me about Abigail Levy is she does not look frazzled. She controls that puck pretty well. Very strong on her skates. So far is that close from tying this hockey game up here late in the third for St. Cloud. Kluge fanning on a bouncing puck. Now sends a backhand wide. Thiessen will step in. Maverick player all over her as Boyd able to work a puck free. Now finds McLaughlin. Jordan McLaughlin on the left. Comes in. Slap shot from the center ice area. Qualifying or being invited to the NCAA tournament. Of course, a lot of hockey to be played here yet. We still have 2 months to play before we talk about NCAA tournament, but the Eagles have really been snake bit here coming into play this week. Ranked number 10 in both polls, but their record now 13-8 overall. Mavericks doing a nice job preventing Palusny from getting off the ice as they send it in to the St. Cloud zone. Now Thiessen with the puck. Palusny inching out. and starts to go to the bench here as the Huskies gain the line, but then knock back out by the Mavericks. But the extra skater now on here for St. Cloud State is Taylor Wemple. It's it for Tilke. Watch out for her. She could be a dangerous player. Cutting to the net. Almost tucked it in at the short side. Tilke taken to the ice as now Patrikas gets it off for Kluge. Kluge to the line. Wemple winds up. Slap shot sails wide. The puck comes back out front and then slides through the crease. 1:27 to go as Kluge feathers it behind. Friesen now will work it around. Patrikas to Kluge. Tilke back for Kluge on the half wall for Wemple. Around they work. Theodosopoulos across. Here's Kluge firing on goal. Rebound, score! Abby Thiessen has tied the game for St. Cloud. The junior captain from Red Deer, Alberta, with her 5th of the year, has tied the game with 68 seconds to play. Boy, St. Cloud does that about right to left. 5-minute extra session. Nobody wins. We go to the shootout. And here we go with overtime. The winner of this game will face the winner of game 2. Set the face off at 4:07. Minnesota and Minnesota Duluth. Palusny, a little shaky playing that puck there in her own end. Will elect to cover up here 16 seconds into the extra session. Boyd and Friesen near dot in the Husky zone. 2-2 here in overtime. Thiessen trying to wring it out after she has tied this hockey game late with her 5th goal this season. Here's Kluge out to center ice. Friesen had to take it away by Boyd. Now slides it to the left for McLaughlin. Jordan McLaughlin will give chase. She falls down, takes Thiessen down with her in the near corner. Mavericks were changing. That allows Kayla Friesen here to work the puck out now, but throws it behind Hannah Patrikas. No icing, though. Coming out for a skate was Levy. She plays it around behind. And this will be Wilgren moving in. Wilgren, the freshman here, will fire one off the stick of Palusny in the St. Cloud net. Now Fleming with it off the half wall. To the point, Tristan Truex fires. That one sails wide. Truex got a lot of that puck, but could not get it on goal. Tilke will dump it in here for the Huskies. St. Cloud making a change as Levy will leave it there for Truex behind. Now work it around. Wilgren ahead for Levy had to use all 6'1" of that frame to reach out with that left pad and keep that puck out of the net. Boy, now everybody lost sight of the puck. It ends up on the far half wall, and the Mavericks here actually end up icing it with 2 upper hand. Olker's a little bit late getting back into the play. I think she was headed to the bench thinking she could go for a change. Friesen trying to tap it ahead here, turned away by Levy. Here come the Mavericks out through center ice. Olkers gaining the line. Long shot knocked down by Palusny, loose, and then swept away by Wemple. Boyd, though, now with the puck. As the Mavericks will set up. Kolsted's pass back to the line, though. Deflected by Patrikas, and then a race for the puck here, won by the Mavericks. Kilduff gives it off for Olkers. Olkers' shot hits a skate. And now comes wide of the net, sticked away by Palusny. Now Boyd trying to tuck it in, and then Wemple gave her a pretty good shot. And the whistle will stop play with 1:40 easily. It was not a very hard shot. And that one came right up to Anthony, but she could not really raise the puck over the left pad of Emma Palusny. Truax trying to hold it in at the near point. Successful Kolstedt bumped to the ice. Here's Kluge will clear it out now. 37 seconds to go in overtime. Anna Wilgren works her way around here through the neutral zone to the blue line. Loses the puck, and then it's poked out by Friesen here with 25 to play. Truex back with the puck again, over for Boyd. Boyd couldn't catch that one cleanly as the puck now ends up on the stick of the captain Thiessen, who tied this hockey game with just minutes to go. Kluge, long shot from the half wall. 86, 3-3 in 92 previous meetings. Amy Potomac in the center circle. Her line of Taylor Williamson, Alex Woken get the start today. Brad Frost in his pregame comments even said that was probably the best line last night for the Golden Gophers. And we are underway. Patty Marshall and Sophie Skarzinski, the D pair here starting for Minnesota. St. Cloud gets the puck in the zone. Here's Kayla Friesen trying to send it out front. Amy Potomac had it, lost it. Now centered by Friesen again out front. Nobody home, and the Gophers will clear it out. Long cross-ice pass. Taylor Williamson for Amy Potomac. Amy Potomac whistled one off the post here to get things started. Amy Potomac whizzed that one past starter Janine Alder on the glove side. Now Williamson behind the net trying to tuck it in, but there's Alder with the left pad tucked against the post to prevent that one from getting in. Back comes Grace Zumwinkle now with the puck. Zummy winds up, fires, and that hits the rafters to get off. Now Skarzinski, outlet for Woken, quickly ahead. Williamson gains the line to the hash mark, centers it right to Woken. Woken here couldn't pull the trigger though. Will cycle it off into the wall for Amy Potomac. Potomac hands off for Marshall. Marshall to the dot, fires high. That hit the outside of the net. Janine Alder has not seen the puck very well here in the early goings, as Minnesota has really clogged her vision here in the early going. Back comes Laura Kluge though. Low shot to the ice. Breck High School, a record of 4-2-1 this year. 1-4-2 goals against. Save percentage is at .930. Alex Goldstein with a great performance last night, getting the night off. She made 33 saves in that 4-3 victory, and boy, she was tested a lot, especially in the second and the third period. Coming up big for Minnesota. St. Cloud out of their own end. Taylor Wemple, outlet pass intercepted by Marshall. Now Marshall feeds it ahead. Here comes Schammel. Schammel firing high. Janine Alder reaches above her head to glove this one, and she'll hold on for the face-off. As I mentioned, the Gophers 12-1 outscoring the Huskies here in the first period. The only close game was a 4-3 overtime game on November 17th. Otherwise, Minnesota has pretty much controlled and dominated this series. Heavily favoring in shots. Here's a long one off the stick of Kayla Friesen for the Huskies. That one was on October 12th. Shots were 50-18. October 3rd, the Gophers won 4-1. Shot totals there were 45-6. The overtime game November 17th, shots were 47-18. And as Heisey comes in, now Heisey scores. Out. Haig just dancing to the line here. Haig down the left wing. Now Schammel forces her to push it behind the net. Picked up by Gracie Ostertag. Ostertag's outlet pass intercepted by Kluge, but the Gophers get it back. Skaya for Schammel. Schammel will gain the zone. Throws it in front, but that one was broken up by Abby Thiessen. Thiessen was the heroine last night in that hockey game with the extra attacker goals. Kelly Panic with a quick shot from the 0 Minnesota over St. Cloud State. Shots early on here, 7-3 in favor of the Gophers. Thiessen wins the draw from Panic. And the Huskies able to get the puck out to center ice. Kluge, though, tied up by a pair of Gopher players. As the puck comes out into the middle. Wiley out to center, intercepted by Sarah Potomac. Potomac moving in. Nice toe drag move. Shots were 81-7 today. Off the faceoff, Potomac chopped at it right behind Williamson, who was free and clear to the net. But here come the Huskies back. Kayla Friesen across the line, throws it to the front. Scobie sticks that, tipped it in, but couldn't get it deep. Back comes Kayla Friesen now for the Huskies. Friesen gaining the Minnesota line, throws one on goal, blocker saved by Scobie. Zumwinkle will clear it out to center ice. Right to Taylor Wemple, though. Wemple encounters some friction from Nicole Schammel as the Gophers win the puck and get the puck deep in the St. Cloud zone. Taylor Geyer finds Patrikas, though, at the line. Now Patrikas comes into the Minnesota zone. Shoots that one wide as it glanced off the pad of Crystal Hengler. Now Gracie Ostertag will play it up ahead. Geyer is there just to sweep it out to center ice as the play kind of has gotten a little ho-hum here in the middle parts of this first period. Heise takes a puck away from Geyer. Over for Katie Robbins. That allows Alder to see the puck much better. As a result, the Gophers have been unable to get one past her since the initial 2 goals. It looked like Gophers in a walkaway here early on. Wente and Heise in the first 5:51 of this hockey game. But since then, again, play is kind of sputtered. Both teams really not possessing puck, or at least not getting many offensive opportunities at either end. Marshall has to retreat in her own zone. Plays it away from Patrikas for Williamson. Williamson ahead for Woken. Woken deep in the offensive zone. Skates past one. We're ready to start period number 2. Gophers lead 2-0 over the St. Cloud State Huskies. Gophers in their gold third jerseys here. And they will have to go after the puck in their own zone. Williamson off the wall, feeds it into the middle for Amy Potomac. With speed down the left, here's Amy Potomac cutting to the net, trying to throw it in front. That was blocked by Alder. Woken battling for the puck now with Patrikas in the corner. Now Potomac comes in, wins it for Skarzinski. Back for Amy Potomac. Amy got knocked down to the ice here as play goes on. Woken trying to get loose, gives it to Williamson. Glides to the corner. Taylor Williamson, watched by Wiley, feeds it off for Woken. Back for T. T will get it to the side of the net. Amy Potomac now skating around the far circle, has some room, will shoot. That one was blocked by Friesen. Skarzinski low for Woken. Woken back out front, but Williamson had her stick lifted. Now long shot by Marshall, goes wide as the Gophers trying to get some changes here on the ice, and the Huskies able to clear out. Hannah Patrikas will send it into the Minnesota zone. Set stopped by goal shy of her output from last year. That's also Grace's 7th goal in her last 6 games. Gophers lead 3-0. The power play goal by Zumwinkle from Heise. And it's 3-0 Minnesota. Back come the Huskies though. Hannah Patrikas with a long shot, didn't get minute mark. 3-0 Minnesota with a face-off back in the Minnesota zone. Amy Potomac in with Kayla Friesen. Face-off win by Potty. Friesen, though, holds the zone for the Huskies now with some room. Shoots, blocked by Knowles. Friesen got it back. Feeds it to the right for Patrikas. Couldn't finish it off. Good puck movement there by Friesen, but Patrikas had it off the heel of her stick and never got the puck on net. Now here's Brown behind. Kluger with the forecheck comes up with the steal. This line's been the best line for St. Cloud here tonight. Abby Thiessen, shot right on, they score. I think it was off a Minnesota stick. Abby Thiessen will pick up her 2nd goal of the tournament. Wente wins the draw. Schammel, quick shot, blockered out by Alder. Brown plays it off for Zumwinkle. Zumwinkle back across. Knowles, back door, just out of the reach of Schammel. Now Zumwinkle finding the puck at the bottom of her shoes as the puck centered by Schammel, looking for Wente, broken up and cleared by St. Cloud. No icing here. As Knowles, sophomore, plays it Brown for Brown. Emily Brown now for Schammel. Schammel sends it a long pass, too far for Zumwinkle. And this is Jenna Haig, which will retrieve it. Rachel Herzog, rather. Now ahead Patrikas. Patrikas was stripped of the puck, but somehow got it back. Plays it into the Minnesota zone. Patrikas looks like she's shaken up a little bit. Has to head to the bench for a late change. Dana Rasmussen coming on now for St. Cloud State. Emily Brown behind the Minnesota net. Leave it for Knowles. Knowles pass. Hops over the stick of Grace for Minnesota. She has stopped 14 out of the 15 shots she has faced today. And meanwhile, Janine Alder at the other end, poised to see more here. Pucks, I'm sure, already 32 shots on goal here for Minnesota. As again, St. Cloud gives up more than 40 shots on average per game. So Gophers looking to add to that total. Underway here with the third period. The Gophers have the puck in the offensive zone, but here quickly taken away. Friesen for Petrikas, 2-on-1. Petrikas with Kluge. Across Petrikas, though, pass was behind Kluge, and the Huskies failed to get a shot on net. So an early 2-on-1 break for the St. Cloud State Huskies, and it goes for naught. Skarzinski out of her own zone. Now ahead, Williamson on the left side. Nice move to the middle. Williamson to the net out front. Zumwinkle scores! Test of the inaugural Minnesota Cup, powered by Gel Sticks. Amy Potomac will slide it across. Williamson with speed down the left wing, gains the line. Nice feed for Woken. Back out front, Amy Potomac. Pass was just not where she needed it, though. Could not get the shot away. Good movement, though. Good passing by Minnesota. One of the few times we've actually seen some good tape-to-tape passes here in this hockey game by either team. It has not been an exactly clean hockey game by any stretch of the imagination. Here comes Kayla Friesen, though. Actually, it's Hannah Petrikas, number 23. Carries in deep. Now turnover, Friesen, or Petrikas rather again, right out front here, but Brown got a stick on the shot right in front of the Minnesota net to deflect it wide. Williamson wins a puck on the wall as Minnesota will change here. Williamson gliding in, nice move to the middle, and then fires high into the netting. And another stop of play. We have 15-19 to go. Bounced off of Jenna Haig and back into her own net. Friesen, Heisey on the draw. Friesen wins this one, but the Huskies can't clear. Heisey floats it behind the net. Here's Gunderson. Passing it to the near side. Oden off for Gunderson, but it's off her stick, and Friesen will skate behind. Backhand flip out to center ice, and Knowles backing up in her own zone with it. Off for Brown. Closing in on the 7-minute mark here of the third period. Gophers have scored again to make it 4-1. Oden for Knowles. Knowles chops it to the net. Alder couldn't scoop it up, but there to take it away was Friesen, and Friesen clears, and another chance here for the Huskies. Kluge down the left wing, trying to center. Brown got back nicely, and Friesen with a slap shot, and Brown blocks that one. Good sequence by Emily Brown. Blocked an intended pass in front of the Minnesota net, and then got in front of that shot. Gunderson for the Gophers in the offensive zone as Minnesota was changing. Nice job there as the Gophers maintain possession of the puck. Amy Potomac, right circle shot goes wide. Hengler plays it behind. Woken centered it up the slot. Here's Ostertag firing. That, I think, hit a couple of bodies and bounces wide. Now Woken knocking a puck down out of midair. Tatum Geyer with her stick reached out there, so maybe not much that Zummy could have done there. St. Cloud wins another draw. Here comes Kluge. Draw past Petrikas, but nice back pressure there by Panic. Creates the turnover. Here comes Skaya. Skaya with Potomac. Potomac on her backhand. Can't lift it over Alder, who came out to challenge the shooter and make the stop for St. Cloud State. Again, Skaya behind the net here with it. Out in front for Panic. Panic had her stick lifted by Petrikas, and this puck will come back to the Minnesota blue line. Skaya again dumping it in. 9:15 to play here in the third period. Ostertag at the point across for Hengler. Hengler throws it wide of the net. Panic will get there, trying to flip it off the back of the net. And Friesen able to get it off for Petrikas. Petrikas for Bingham. Bingham gains the line here. Got past Ostertag. Now catches up to that puck. It comes free to the near corner. So 6 skaters here for St. Cloud State trying to get an extra attacker goal 2.5 minutes to play. And St. Cloud is so good at this. They did it yesterday. Wow, Wente might have got away with a trip. Here's Petrikas out front jamming at it, but it was on edge and goes over the top of the Minnesota cage. St. Cloud got one yesterday to tie the hockey game late against Minnesota State Mankato, and the Huskies went on to win the shootout over the Mavericks. Here's Abby Thiessen, a shot blocked by Zumwinkle. Thiessen got it back again, fires wide. Scobie diving out, trying to cover, but play goes on. Petrikas trying to center the puck, head at the outside of the net. Now Scobie